Test, test, test. Let's see if this is working. Okay. Hello? Okay, I think it's working. Anyways, welcome to today's Drawing with Plan. Oh, welcome. So, basically, for today, what just arrived is I got like this like marker pens and so like physical pens, right? I'm not sure how to stream it, but like I think for now I will test them and then post pictures there. It's kind of an experiment. It's kind of a new thing. So we'll just like take pictures of it and stuff. So welcome TQ and Ronay. Welcome. So as you all know, I've been what's it called? Like I've been like sketching in real life, right? I think like it's kind of a nice change of pace. And then I sketched so much that like my pen got destroyed. Maybe I sketched on the wrong paper, right? So I got like a new paper now, and I also got more colored pens because like when I was in Japan, I got like just like I think like 4 colored pens just for the bland colors because I was at the in JMOV art. What's it called? Like for the conventions, artist booth, artist alley, artist room, art lounge. Maybe I think it was called art lounge. Artist den art lounge, and there were like kind of like free supplies to use, right? And I love the pens, like the like alcohol marker brushes, right? Because I think like they make kind of colors, kind of like a shade in digital, right? So then I was at some bookstore in Japan and bought 4 of them because they were like they are like the Copic pens, right? They are less expensive in Japan than they are in Europe, but they're still really expensive relatively. So I only got like the ones with the colors that I needed. So for this time, I ordered some like that was like kind of like a 2 a.m. decision, right? Uh, and I kind of messed up with that too, right? Because like I bought like art supplies and did not buy anything in the like spring Steam sale where I could have bought Spyro. I should have bought Spyro or something. I regret it now. I will not buy it now because it's not on sale anymore. But I will wait for the next sale or something. Oh, and bear with you, welcome. But yeah, anyways, I have like these like pens. And like compared to like the Copic ones that are really nice, but really expensive, I found like these like Ohu pens. And there was like a like giant like I think like 48 pens for like $30. So like for $40 it's like basically like if I spend like 4 or 10 hours drawing something with them, then it's already like much more kind of money well spent than buying a game. So I guess I will not buy Tomodachi Life, but I will just have these pens. And I still like have like $30, right? Like I guess like with like everything getting more expensive, the art supplies seem not getting as much expensive. Or at least these pens, like the Copic pens are like really expensive, right? They're like really expensive. So I wonder how they are different. And I already ordered them. I can show you here. So the came like in... They came like in this, but they came like unsorted, right? Oops, I can show you. They came like unsorted, but I sorted them. So I think I relatively sorted them, right? Maybe I could sort them better. Maybe in the center where they would be white, I'm not sure. Maybe that would make more sense. But yeah. Do you all know them? I'm not sure. But anyways, it was $30. I totally needed it. And right, they are cute, right? Like I could like make an ASMR video of them, like ordering them. So many colors, right? I thought the same. It's like relatively many colors, right? Maybe we don't have, somehow we don't have like a yellowy yellow somehow. There's only mustard. But I can live with that, right? So I think we even have like these we can use for blunt colors, right? Like this mustard orange can be like blunt colored shading. And I have like 4 blunt colors already, right? With the Copic ones. So we'll also can check how they are different. And what's also great, I think, so like I chose this because I think like I saw there are also like packs in stores where there's like 9 different colors for relatively cheap, but there's often like the same colors in it, right? Somehow there's extremely random reds in there, but there are also many greens. So I think, and we have like this like yellow green, which is nice, right? So I think we can also like draw a lot of kind of like what I want to do too, like backgrounds, like Ghibli backgrounds or something, or like comic backgrounds, right? And I think if we improved it in real life, we can also totally up our game for comic backgrounds. So yeah, welcome, welcome. And yeah, then what else is there about it? I guess like it seems to have like a kind of like Hawaii theme. And mine have chisel tip and brush tip. So I think like chisel tip, it's a bit hard to say, right? But like I think like for like I like hard edges, right? I like shading that is kind of how it's called, not soft shaded, but hard shaded or cell shaded, right? And I think with the chisel you can kind of like get, or like in theory, what's called like geometric shapes, right? Mm. But yeah, there should also be some, what is a freight tip thing? But yeah, I think like for that price, it looks like it also looks much bigger than I thought, right? Like I thought like they would be much smaller, kind of, but like 48 pence, that's kind of a lot. So like I liked it as like a like beginner set that's doable, kind of. Then I think what I read too, there was like something like a test strip, but is it in there or maybe it's not there? Let's see. Is there something like a test strip? I don't want to mess this up all up. ASMR. Oh, I think there's the test strip. Yes, I found it. So this is like kind of like one of these like home wall paint test strips. Color swatch. Okay. Color swatch, color swatch, color swatch. We'll also take a picture of this. And I think you can, like, there's like this here, which is like, no, it's like a delete pen or something, I think. And I think if I understood it right, like I will also like check what it says. But if I understood it right, you should be able to make the things more clear or like lighter, kind of like watercolor. I will also try that. Take another picture. Und wunderbar, welcome. Yeah, welcome. Let's see. So this one here. So I guess like for the start, let us fill this up. I guess this would be nice for ASMR too, but I don't want like my paws to be in the frame, so there's also a description. Maybe let's take a picture of this just so that we remember it. Can we read this? Maybe over this. It's kind of weird with the... Okay. I want to document this so like that I have it everywhere. It feels kind of like Christmas. So what is this saying? This is saying updated color thing, color saturation 1. The first digit shows the color saturation. Colors at the same level can blend together fairly well. So like basically like 0 is saturation. So like 1 is not high saturation, but it looks really dark. Maybe it's not dark. Maybe our eyes deceives us. And color brightness. Ah, saturation is basically if it's gray or not, right? So this is almost gray, but it doesn't look gray. And then color brightness. So color brightness 11, relatively dark. Okay. And color group yellow. Ah. Okay. Let's not think about this too much, but start coloring this. Like let's start coloring the test strip, which is this here. So let's start with banana green. And I will see if my fingers will be totally colored or not. Let's see. Banana cream. Oh, it's banana cream, not banana green. And also, there's this, I think it's a blending brush. Maybe there's like, it says what it should do too. Also, like I wonder, if I like draw over something, doesn't the tip get dirty? Okay, there it says it. For non-porous surfaces, wipe it with an alcohol pad. For fabric and wood, the stains will not be able to be removed, okay. Can be used to blur and soften ink that has already been applied or help to remove small mistakes. This is best used for color correcting small areas of ink. Blend out colors to create white and or lighter shades. So this is like the thing that makes it more like watercolor, tiny bit maybe. We will see. And wet your paper before coloring to create a smoother color. That's also like watercolor kind of. Different types of paper. Paper essence versus paper cloth. Okay, so it says like on cloth. It can kind of like also be used in cloth. Should I maybe not be wearing something white? We will see. No flammable surfaces. Okay. So I guess that's basically doesn't warn us about combining. About combining the colors, so I guess this isn't a problem. I will look at the end. Oh, this is just in French. I cannot speak French. Warum ist porque hay diferencia entre el... Okay. I'm a language professional. So let us start now. I'm kind of excited, and I also see that I need to switch out the light in my room because the light is really faint here. So let's see. We have the first color is banana cream, which sounds delicious. Okay, let's see. Concentrate plan. Maybe until here. And then I will try to delete it with the delete pen, if it's possible. It is possible. Really interesting. I need more light though, I think. Let us switch on this studio light that I have here. It's perfect for this occasion. Extremely bright studio light activated. Perfect. Be a bit more to this side here. Now it's perfect. Now we have like a nice studio light. Let's see. And I also like, because like it's not the most expensive thing. Like, I guess like it's medium range, right? But like I calculated that the things per pen is like 60 cents or something. Is it 40? Okay. And then we can also try to keep it, because like I think like if we layer this more, we can also like make an even darker color, right? I think like you can layer this like 2 times or something. So after banana cream, we have dark marigold. What is dark marigold? What is marigold? Oh, it's like it looks like how is called like pasta sauce. Oh, Kuturu-san, konbanwa. Today we are trying these pens in real life, and I would take pictures when I have like the first row, or like maybe this takes a bit long. Dark marigold, which looks really dark. I guess this would be useful for a plan like body color. If it's like in a darker shade or something. Can also try how it looks if I delete it again. Yeah, if I delete some of it, then it looks maybe good. Like usable. Really interesting though. Okay, dark marigold. Okay. It's really interesting how like I see, I guess like the delete pen has like alcohol in it, right? Because it's like alcohol markers, I guess. Okay, the next one is orange, which is also bland color. An orange one I have of the more expensive brand, but maybe it's a different color, right? Let's see how this looks if you delete it. It's really orange, which is not bad, I think. Do I smell like oranges? No, I don't smell like oranges. Then I would be a cookie. Or I would be one of those like gingerbread things that are brought to Japan, which with orange peel scent, where everyone said it smells like some kind of like bath shampoo combined with Chinese medicine. That was not my greatest gift. The thing is with like the deleting, it shows some kind of texture, right? So I think I can use this as a background thing, but depending on which style I like, maybe not as a foreground thing. And then we have burnt sienna. That sounds like a Bob Ross thing. Burnt sienna. I can also try like. Oh, I think I like the chisel. It makes a really big streak. Maybe we cannot use it for total details, but I can make totally like make a like totally square thing, right? Let's try to delete this too. So I think somehow like the first three. The first three things here that I have are totally bland colors. It's like cream, orange, dark marigold is kind of like, I will take a picture in a bit. But it looks kind of like, it's in the video, fox colored. Okay. So our next, I think it's already dried. Is it dry? Yeah, I think it dries really fast, right? So let's try here, the second layer. And here also the second layer. It's easier to draw it darker, but it's not easier to draw it lighter, right? I think like because of the medium, I think the kind of light colors are really useful, right? Because like if you draw over them, then they are even more dark. But of course, like if it dries out, it gets less dark. But here the orange is really orange. Then I can like make like one strip just with the other color. Okay, pink carnation, pink carnation. Let's see. Pink carnation. says prune juice. What's that like color? Pink? Pink, no, rich raspberry. Where's pink carnation? Deep vermilion? Morello cherry? Where's carnation? Pink carnation. Oh, there it is. It's totally pink. Oh, Jin, welcome. And thank you for the watch. Five consecutive watches. That's almost more than me. Thanks so much. Okay, pink carnation. Nice. Which is a nice pink. I think like it's a bit too bright pink for flesh and stuff. So what can I? Oh, I'll also be right back. I will quickly get some water. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Intermission. Okay, I'm back. Meow train. Meow. Okay. Where was I? I think I wanted to try to... Okay, I almost have the like first one finished. Maybe this will take a while. But I can show you in a bit. Like this. And then we have cerise. Cerise? I'm not sure what that means. Cirrus and Einzler, welcome. Why are colors named that fancy? Like, what does cerise mean? Oh, I love that color. I love it. I think this is made me my favorite. It's like a pink red. And it's really, really... It's really like strong. This looks more like carnation than the carnation, I think. But yeah, maybe the pink carnation, like it said like pink, right? And like carnations are more like carnation colored, so like red. We're doing color theory today. So what do you want to know? Or like, I don't know anything about color theory. Like I go mostly by vibes, right? Which is fun because like in anatomy I like learn extremely much by book, but like in colors, I think like I kind of like have it in me mostly. Maybe from like color grading videos. It's not the same, of course. Oh, that makes also like a extremely bright, like middle ground kind of. So interesting. It's like the most beautiful red that I know, cerise. that French? Okay. And then pastel pink. Pastel pink. Let's see, pastel pink. This is like a cold pink, so I'm not sure if I would like it. I think I like warm pinks, right? Mostly. Oh, I don't like that one. I think I don't like that one. It totally looks like this, like kind of like neon pink, right? That you have like in the 80s of. Yeah, like neon pink. I'm not sure where I can use that. But like it blends really well. I love this city so much. I think it's also nice that like the deleting pen doesn't totally delete it. It still like leaves a trace of the color, which is really nice, right? The thing is, I think I will not be able to use it on everything, right? Because it makes it kind of look like watercolor a bit. Or aquarelle color. Burnt sienna. So it's here. Burnt sienna. Okay. Let's continue here. This is pink carnation. We want to have like the double marker. Oh. Which almost doesn't do anything, right? Really weird. But wait, we wanted to have like try it one last time, right? So like, what is if you use 3 coats of it? Oh, was if I can do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, I have a deleting pen, Serendip, and hello Serendip, and Masist. It looks kind of hard for me to use all those colors, but having that many choices is really nice. Yeah, I think like the point about this is also that you don't use all colors, right? Like basically like if there's like a totally like neon kind of. Let's try to call it again. If there's like a totally like neon color, then I think it doesn't fit in the painting all the time, right? And also like what I notice now is that someone like a bit different from the caps, right? Like Dark Marigold has a really light cap, but is really dark. Okay, orange is finished. Then burnt sienna. Where's burnt sienna here? It's also difficult to say like what is like the like drying color. It's a tiny bit different, right? Let's see, pink carnation, pink carnation. Pink pastel? No. Pink carnation. I guess I like pink carnation more than pastel pink. Like pastel pink looks more like neon pink for me. And cerise is just like a top tier color. Like it's so dark that I think I cannot even draw over it when I draw a second time over it, right? It's kind of interesting that they have like different... Like they totally look, some look totally like lighter when they're drawn on, and some look darker. So interesting, I think. Okay. The Katniss is nice for ASMR. Yeah, I think like sorting them by color could also be really nice for ASMR, right? So let's continue. There are like some colors that look really bold here, I think. Okay, let's continue. Grape juice, that sounds healthy. Or like maybe it's much stronger. Grape juice. Which color could grape juice have? Grape juice. Oh, it looks like kind of like fuchsia. Fuchsia. How do you say that in do you say it fuchsia in English? Or do you say fuchsia? Okay, grape juice. Let's see if we like that one. Ooh. I like that one too. It has kind of a... It's kind of a reddish violet. It's funny, right? Because like there's so many different pinks, but I think now I get it. Why there are so many pinks. Like they're totally different. Yeah, I think in the dried form, I also don't hate pink carnation. I think like pink carnation you could use for like fleshy accents or something. Maybe for nips. This grape juice is really dark too, so like it needs a lot of like deleting. So it's, I think I like the ones that are really, yes, this is great. It's like almost like a red, I think. It's like a reddish pink or pinkish red. Okay. I will take a picture so you can see and then we can like discuss them, right? Of course, like if I take a picture, they look different, right? One second. It's really hard to say with the picture, but this here. So what do we think about those colors? The thing is, like, if you can see here with this like 3Ds, which I love, I think like it has like the maximum kind of brightness or like saturation already if you just apply it once, right? Same with this one here. Like we did not like draw it a second time here. And I will try with the cities to a third one. Maybe that changes something. But I think not. Pastel pink. And I think it's crazy how like the pastel pink one, maybe it's not dried yet, but I think like applying it a second time totally changes the color, right? Like this looks blue and this looks like just neon. But I think the deleted one looks really good too. Grape juice. It seems though grape juice gets really dark. Makeup colors, yes, exactly. But like, oh, Ticketias, welcome. Yes, I'm doing great. I feel like one thing is like, I have like, what I don't have often, like yesterday I felt like, I read really like windy day, my head hurt. But today I'm having like second off day, which I normally don't have, but I think I needed it. And tomorrow I'll have leg day. So if I would have done leg day today, it would have been like, I would not have been able to push fully. So that's why I'm taking a second off day. And tomorrow I can push fully, I think. Okay, let's see. Mustard, which is our only yellow, which is a bit weird. But we can get like a yellow from another pack sometime. Like if we need more yellows. Or like if we find out that we don't need more yellows, right? Let's see, mustard. Color free Escalon arts. Yes. So basically like I'm having fun with like this this thing here. I ordered it at 2 a.m. It was a 2 a.m. purchase. But I think like I can use it nicely to practice like drawing like colors and backgrounds. And I think it will translate nicely to me using colors and also like using backgrounds for my comics, right? So it's totally doujinshi work. Ticket says grape juice color is favorite to my favorite color magenta. Like this lighter one here, right? What do you mean the dark one? I also like drew over it another time. We can see it in the next picture. Let's try to fill this here. So mustard, I'm also really slow with this. But I think it's kind of interesting. So let's take our time with it. Oh, so mustard is kind of like a dark yellow. So it's a nice yellow. But you could still use it, I think, as plan main color. I think. So I think that's still usable because it's like a darker yellow, right? It's also not a green yellow. And it says here 1, so that means it is relatively light. Oh, it says like 1 and then it says like 11, I think. So it's darker than banana cream. Gotcha. Okay. A bit faster. Caramel. Where's caramel? Caramel. What are your favorite colors? Caramel looks really dark and also like less red than I would think about the caramel. Okay. And Rickmansara, welcome. So pigmented, yes. My favorite is turquoise. Oh, I can see that in your like name, right? That makes sense. Want to see what happens for the pink, pastel pink if I draw it another time, but I think it doesn't, yeah, it doesn't do anything, okay. Then the grape juice one last time. Yeah, I think the grape juice just gets darker and darker, it's kind of crazy. So let's put grape juice. I think like I can use the like card if I finished it nicely then to like kind of like see what I want because like it's totally different from the cap, right? So, or like not totally, but like noticeable. Cinnamon. Where's cinnamon? Cinnamon. Oh, cinnamon is like cinnamon from the cap. It looks almost like a kind of skin tone, but if we draw it, it's relatively dark again. Like I could use more lighter ones, right? Not for skin, but like flesh in general, right? And like kind of like food drawing too, right? Like a schnitzel or something. bit hard to make the gradients, right? Like in some colors, I think it's easier than in some others. Oh, and Rone writes extremely many hard things much. Cinnamon. Cedar brown. Let's see. Cedar. Cedar. Where is it? Cedar brown. Potato brown. Cedar brown. It seems like to be a cool brown, kind of. Oh, it's a really dark brown. Like it's almost black. Yeah, I think like I noticed it too at the artist alley that getting like the cap is like really like pastel-y brown, but it's a really dark brown. So probably like I could see myself like needing kind of like close to gray pastel colors. Because kind of like many things have those colors where you wouldn't think about it, right? Like if you have like a tree, like the concept of a tree is like a brown bark, but then if you like color pick a picture, it's kind of like grayish pastel-y. And I think like using like the delete pen to get a lighter color for big parts of the screen is probably too much and also like makes it like really watercolor, which is also a nice effect though. Cedar brown. I guess you could use it really nicely for something like some kind of like a lot of like furry characters, right? Like kind of like squirrel or how it's called, deer. It's really a deer color kind of. Okay. Deep blush. What does blush mean? Is blush like red? Or is it something else? Deep blush. It's like, yeah, it's like pink, but like a deep blush. That's kind of hard to think. Yes, for bears it would also be good. As, oh, and 1 second. There were many texts. Class cedar, 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 cedar. In German it's cedar, but in English it's cedar or cedar. I need help from you, English people. Steel ticket here says anything that involves the colors of the rainbows is my favorite too. It really gives me 80s, late 90s, Y2K nostalgia vibes. Y2K means like 2000s? Oh yeah, and also Rainbow Pride. Let's go. Love it. Let's go on this. But also loves me some orange gold shine, like the sunset. My Sona's eye color. Oh, that sounds good. Deep blush. Let's check. What Saren, what TQ said before. This is like one of these makeup colors that we need in our arsenal, right? Oh, this is kind of like more more gray than pink carnation, so I think this would be perfect for drawing like nips, at least for my kind of body. Like not a like really like not not a total pinkish or total reddish red, right? Maybe it depends on the regional accents. It's how it's pronounced. With a long E, like cedar. Is it so, like both? That's like an English thing, right? Where like, or like German also, where it's like, is it like a long or a short one, right? So I guess I say like cedar and not cedar. So it's, and I also don't say cedar, but cedar. Like both are like if I would say it in Japanese, it would be cedar, right? Cedar. But in German, it's called cedar. I think the German one is the correct one because the German one is exactly as it's written down, right? It's like Zeda. But in English it's Cider. And cider is the like drink, right? Okay, let's continue. So I think it's dried now again. Enough that I can draw over it a second time. So mustard. Mustard. Caramel. Cider. Thank you for teaching me English, everyone. Cinnamon. I guess cinnamon could also be a nice thing for skin tones, right? So like I think like I'm already really impressed, and now I get like why they have so many, like maybe browns and pinks are kind of skin tones, right? Because like it's a bit hard to say from the cap what is which. Okay, cedar brown, I can remember it. Cedar brown and deep blush. Okay. Then cedar. Thank you all for helping me. Zedernholz. Zedernholz. German Zedernholz. And in English it would be cedarwood. Cedarwood, right? Like taking your time with the pronunciation. Cheddar. Okay. Caesar. Oh yeah, that's like JoJo Part 1, right? I love JoJo. I have not watched all of JoJo though. Like not nearly all of that. I'm scared. I'm sad that they like get thinner by the season, so maybe they will be totally malnourished at the end. Jawohl, Zederherplan. Nice. Oh, cell blowing. Welcome. Then Serendip says it's dependent on the amount of consonants and if it's stressed. Cedar, a C because there's one consonant. Cellar is E because there's two consonants after. I've never thought about this. This is interesting. Okay, amaranth. Amaranth is a kind of flower, right? Amaranth. It's like... Oh, that also seems that it would be my kind of pink. Yes, it's my kind of pink. It almost looks like cerise though. They look really close. I think if there's like a pink that's like a reddish deep pink, then I love it. But it's fun now, right? Because like, oh, back once I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Also, my packs I saw, I had pack day 2 days ago. And did I want to say? Yeah, I did like a new record in like chest dumbbell pullovers, right? Which is kind of like this Arnold exercise. And I think like I'm getting stronger in this, so that's nice. And it's like for the upper pec shelf, right? Which everyone loves, of course, upper pec shelf. And to have extremely big pecs, so this is great exercise for me. I saw like online that some people use it for lats too, but I like when I do it, I totally only feel it in my pecs. That's kind of nuts. Yeah, please don't work out while you're sick, right? Most important that you get to 100% and then 100% push, right? Or like not 100% push if you don't feel right, but like I'm like taking a second workout day, right? Rest day, right? Because that's worth it. Also, thanks for following. Okay, I think Amaranth and Cerise are extremely close, but I can forgive them because they look so good. Okay, Cerise, Amaranth. The thing is, like, okay, maybe yeah, they look also really close here. Maybe Cerise is a bit more pink and Amaranth a bit more red. That's hard to say. But like on the cap, it looks totally the opposite, right? Ah, I see. I think if I use the flat brush for the gradient, I think it looks better. Okay, then rich raspberry. I will almost make the picture, take the picture, right? You sound really great speaking 3 languages, English, German and Japanese. Thank you so much. I will try my best. Ich werde mein Bestes geben. Gambarimasu. Oh, let's change the music now. I'm getting bored of this. Let's change the music to this one here. Utsovus Avios, welcome. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Good to see you too. So let's try rich raspberry. Oh, this is interesting because it's like it is kind of neon, but I think it's the neon one that I like the most right now because it's a tiny bit red. I messed up the gradient here, but it's fine. Not the bad pink either. But like it's like really like tiny difference. Not like too tiny difference, but like Emerald and Cerise, like one is like R412 and one is R413. So they're like one hue difference. And last one on this one is faded violet. Faded violet. Also, like it's crazy that like my hands are like not totally colored now. Knock knock. It's kind of nuts. As Kellen Art says, the way you said the German sounded like the German Naruto dub. Wait. I sound like him? No. Wait a second. I get told often that like my German sounds like Bernd Brot. But maybe they're close to Naruto? Serenrep says, it's not often we get to hear you speak German in such a fast-paced, confident way. True. I think like when I speak like confidence, I always like make it as a joke. But same in English, right? When I say like, yes, I can do it. Let's go. And in German it would be, ich kann das machen. What does let's go mean in German? Ich werde mein Bestes geben. Ich werde mein Bestes geben. Okay, not sure. I will give my best. Do my best. Not give my best, do my best. Okay. Let's see if we like faded violet. Yeah, it totally has the color of violet is the plan, right? I will take a picture in a bit. The thing is, because it's faded, I think it's not my favorite color though. Like, compared to grape juice, I really like grape juice more, but like, I don't like, like, they're both not my favorite colors. Because they're kind of like cold. I mean, like, grape juice is warm too, but like, still cold. It's hard to say, kind of. Okay, let's now, to get a bit more space on my desk, do the last line of 3 layers of mustard. Mustard goes back into the bin. Then 3 layers of caramel, which sounds delicious. Should I do German anime voice acting? Let's see. I think like for like German anime voice acting, the one like I think like this is of course like in like okay, Cinnamon, which is much more dark than it looks like, which is of course like I'm not sure like it's different between countries, right? But Germany has or like had a really big like synchronizing voiceover scene, right? So basically like when I grew up in the television there was like always like all the like Japanese anime in German, right? And they still overdub, like there's like still like a big scene for it, right? Like official scene. And I think like in like the recent years, the only kind of like German meme uh, of anime dubs. Maybe there are more, but like I don't like watch anime in German right now. But like basically I'm not watching anime much at all because I need more furry anime, right? But I think there was like one like scene of like Jujutsu Kaisen or something where they said like I think like one character said something like it is like kind of like a romantic voice, right? It's like something right like it is time for your violin uh, private lessons. Today we will learn Twinkle Twinkle Little Star or something. And in German it was really fun. Oh, did someone do something? I did not read the chat. Did someone do an emote? Synchronization is just voice acting in English. Yes, exactly, voice acting. Thanks so much. True. That was like German English. Thanks so much being there, Ascalon Arts. I feel like totally safe here. And Raging, welcome. Bandas Brot has a rather deep voice. Your sounds a bit similar indeed. Yeah. Oh, please have uh, good art progress, Ascalon Arts. And Ascalon Arts says, like, echt jetzt, echt jetzt, echt jetzt. I think that's like what they have in the Naruto dub for. What does it say in Japanese? I think something like. What does he say in Japanese? Datte wa yo or something? Yirunda yo was Chozo. Chozo. TJ Rage Quits, also welcome. Great weekend for Tutu. Wieder mein bestes Game. Okay. Jet Li Ticket says, out of all the art styles, I loved it involves colors. Pop art and Frutiger Aero are the greatest art styles and my favorites. What is Frutiger Aero? Is that like some kind of... I mean, it sounds delicious with Frutiger, right? In the mid-2000s, early 2000s. So this is like Windows XP wallpaper or something. That's so interesting. That's so interesting because it's the name of something that's kind of like in our like generation or was or like in the like really right now or something. Like not anymore. Like now it looks like retro, right? Okay, deep blush. Still not focusing, but I think I'm having a great time. Then Amaranth, which I love. Why are there so many pinks? The thing is, like, most of the pinks are really saturated, right? So it's basically like you cannot use them totally for like if I would draw humans with like skin tones, right? Or like makeup. Like it would be too much makeup. Or maybe it would not be too much makeup. Rich raspberry. These two, like rich raspberry. It's interesting that like with like some, if I draw over them, maybe it doesn't show it, but like for rich raspberry and for pastel pink, if I draw over it many times, it seems to get more like reddish. So it gets a kind of like less blue hue by drawing over it. It doesn't really make sense, but it's really interesting, I think. Okay, then this one here. Okay, this one needs to dry a bit. I will take a picture again to show you what we have as of now. You can all tell me what your favorite colors are. I think I have some favorites already. iPhone. Frutiger Aero. It even sounds like it looks right. Like Aero is like some word they used in the time. I think. Okay. So I have now. Brownie will come. So we now have this here. What do you all think? Of course, like it's a bit too dark because like I think like I made it a bit the darkness. I think like Cerise and Amaranth, like this part I did take the picture a bit in darkness, but like they look almost the same and like the names are also almost the same, right? I'm not sure whether I have like a color with like one gradient difference. What are my favorite colors? I can see. Let's see. I think my favorite colors are. This one will be usable much, right? This one. I would do it. Oh, which color should I use for this? Maybe a blue because they're all kind of, yeah. This one, I think this one, even though it's a bit greenish, I think it can be used much. This one is perfect, right? The thing is like, I think this one here is this is how it looks with one application. So like it's 1, 2, and 3 applications, right? So this one is a bit too yellow for my cream fur, right? This one is a bit too dark for my fur, but would be great for other kind of furs, right? The mustard one, I guess like I have to like color change it a tiny bit. Yeah, this is a bit more like it looks in real life, right? So dark marigold, I like orange. It's like total orange, right? But it's also useful. Dark burnt sienna, I think it's a bit too red for me. Do I like burnt sienna or cinnamon more? They're almost the same, I think. But I think like this like kind of like cold reddish. It's red, but it's also cold. Kind of brown is hard to work with, I think. Then pink carnation is not bad, but it's a bit too pink. Oh, I'll be right back. I'll quickly get some water. Oh, and Jackie the Wolf, welcome. I'll be right back. Exactly, detailed plan outfit. Okay, I was on the toilet and I think like I have to remove this here. It's not a bad color, but it's a bit green, right? And I think like this would have the danger that I use it for cream colors where I want it to be less green, right? Or like it's not even green. Like I could use it as the green color, but I think if I would pair it with the mustard, it would be too, like this is the standard one, right? And this is too green, so like I will not give it a favorite. Pink Carnation I think is good. Uh, it's good, but it's a bit too pink. This one is, I love. Cerise. The thing is like I'm not sure if I like blended it wrong, but the problem is I think that this part here looks kind of brighter than this part and this part, right? So this looks kind of neon almost. So I think between those two, I think I like Amaranth more. It shows a bit bad here because this is darker, but like it's really close. But this is a tiny bit darker and a tiny bit less saturated. And I think for the hue thing here, this makes a really like outline. Maybe I could use it somehow. This one is the one I don't like. I like the least, pastel pink, because it's a really like. It doesn't show here. Can I show it with more contrast? No. No, cannot show it with more contrast. Basically, like in real life, this one looks really. Maybe I can add saturation in general. No, that's also not possible. I guess like maybe this, no. Yeah, this one in like real life pastel pink looks really neon. And this one here is somehow more blue than this, I think. Then grape juice is not bad, but I don't like the dark color that much. I'm not sure where I can use it. It's relatively dark in a hue that I don't use that much. Like when I shade, right? I shade like the. I think like for shading, I would use something like Pink Carnation, right? Maybe Pink Carnation is not that bad. Let's give it a. Because like, not as a base color, but as a shading color, right? I think it's useful. Then mustard is great. This is like basically like bland colored. A bit less saturated though. Caramel. I'm not sure. Cinnamon. I'm not sure because it's like again like this like kind of like sienna brown. This looks really close. Cedar brown I think is good, but it's really dark. So I will give it like something like this. No, I will keep it like this. Maybe we'll find something better. I guess like the caramel is better. Yeah, let's keep caramel something like this. Deep blush. Like now that it dried, it looks darker. Like it almost looks like purple, but I think it's also good. Raspberry looks great, but is a color that I don't use it much. Like this looks like it doesn't have a big difference in the picture I took, but this one is more red and subdued, and this one is more pink, like fuchsia. Mustard is a blank color. Yes, exactly. Like kidney, right? And faded violet is just like a like cold violet that's kind of like boring. Like this looks like what I would also have on the like normal pen kind of. So let's also like for raspberry, I can make the last line here. Yeah, it doesn't change much. I guess like the really saturated colors don't change if you have a third. This is a thing that I can remember, right? They don't change much because they're already so saturated. So you don't, like, the third coat doesn't do anything. And for like banana cream, and I guess also for mustard, But like for banana cream, I guess the most, maybe pastel pink too. The going over multiple times changes a lot of the color, right? Like this is the like standard color. This is 2 times. This is 3 times. The says shade colors are more dark in contrast, while tint colors are more light and pastel. Oh, that's so interesting. What is shade colors and what is tint colors? Because like I think like I use like something like this for shading, right? The pink carnation, which is like relatively light. So I guess my shadows are not that dark. Or maybe they are. Yeah, I guess like maybe you can even like use like cerise and orange to shade. Okay, let's continue. Light gold. Light gold. Like this. What? So light gold totally looks like green. Like the cap looks green. So let's see if it is really green. It's totally different. I have to take a picture of this. So I'm not sure what the caps are so different, right? Like maybe we do have a neutral yellow or like light yellow, but like look at the cap difference, right? Like I will take a picture of it so you can see it. Okay. Light gold. Ooh. It's again a non-green yellow, but it's lighter than mustard, which makes sense. Oh, and it's of course it's like easy to blend because it's so light. Nice. I will show you all a picture of this. See here. Shade colors are more dark in contrast, while tint colors are more light and pastel. So you basically mean like, if I would shade something, I would shade it with darker and more contrasty colors? Okay, this was yellow. Salmon orange, that seems like it's useful. The caps look like extremely similar to cinnamon. But we will see. I think salmon is also like a color that maybe I got from how is the other one called? This is Uhuhu and the other one is Copic. Maybe I got salmon to shade. Could be. Can like check it later. Okay. And then we have potato brown, which also sounds delicious. Potato brown. Not too bad brown. This is like the closest to my, yeah, this is a really nice brown, I think. Potato brown. So I guess my nose is potato brown. It's a relatively reddish, relatively yellowy, warm. It's like a warm brown, I think, which is good. I like warm colors in general. But I also like the cedar brown. Okay, potato. That was potato. And then deep vermilion. And then I will take a picture. Deep vermilion. Ma says, many food names make me a little bit hungry. Same. So vermilion. I think vermilion is toxic, so that doesn't make us hungry. Oh, I love it. It's a nice color too. This is like a really reddish red. But it's also like not... I think it's a bit warm, but not really much. Maybe not. Yeah, I really like that one too. It's a really like really strong color. Really pleasing. Really striking. Like if you have like highlights or something that you draw with that, or like a small flower, I think it would really look really good. I think that maybe one of my favorites as of yet. Okay. So let's get the raspberry and the faded violet, just like one last. Okay. And light gold. So like I think like the thing is like I think like light gold, it looks, the base one is darker than the banana one. But it's more warm color. The banana one is almost green. Or like a bit green, right? That's salmon. I think like having this physical also makes me think a bit more about color than I would normally maybe. Potato brown. Morello cherry. Morello cherry. Where is it? Morello cherry. That looks also delicious. Sounds delicious. Serenip says, I remember liking Vermilion in my own set. I think like I really did not like Vermilion in the like Aquarel brush set that I had. Not brush set, but like Aquarel like tube set, like a really cheap one, because it looked just really like lifeless kind of. Okay, the cherry one looks like a kind of like, how it's called in German, Sauerkirsche, which is sour cherry, like a cherry that's like in the Schwarzwälder Kirschtorte, right? There are like cherries that are kind of dark, and it looks like that. I can show you all in a bit. It's kind of hard to blend because it's so dark. Okay, but this is too dark for skin tones, I think. Oh, and it also like, totally got through the. It got through to the other side of the paper, right? I will just wipe this off, I think. This here too. Ah, it doesn't leave a mark, that's nice. Okay, everything good. Prune juice. What's up with the names here? Prune juice. prune juice. Let's see. It's again really dark. I think like a lot of like really dark colors that are hard to use then, right? Because like if you have too dark colors, you cannot see the line art. But I really can't complain because like I think the quality of the color, maybe if it dries it changes, but like I mean like it already dried. I really like the colors. And I guess like this is like the warm swatch, and the other one will be the cold swatch with the like blues and greens and stuff, right? Quite encountered the year. I will post. I hope it's not boring, but I think like it's also nice to stream something like that, right? It shows kind of like all aspects of studying, and I'm having a good time. So I hope you all have also a good time. And if you have any question, you can or like topic that you want to talk about, if it's a nice topic. Wait a second. The next one is pansy. What does that mean? I think that's like a gay slur, if I remembered right. Pansy. I'm a pansy. I like the color though. This is like also like fuchsia, fuchsia. I think it's called fuchsia. Yes, called out by his new pen set exactly. This is kind of like much easier to blend, and maybe that's because it's like it has an 11 instead of a 14. Like prune juice has 14, so like the color blends really nicely compared to prune juice. To be careful not like mix the colors too much between. Okay, and then the last one is Great Lavender. Great Lavender. Is there new music? I can hear the music. Okay, thank you for telling me. I think because I recorded before. Click on advanced audio properties. And then I think here. I think now it works, right? How? Okay, the next question in English. How do I pronounce it? How do I pronounce? I think it's pronounced fuchsia. Fuchsia? That doesn't seem like an English word. Great lavender. It kind of like looks like one of those like violet flowers that are the more lighter kind of violet. Fuchsia. Fuchsia. Is it like a soft sh or like a hard sh? Okay, I think like I'm just biased towards lighter colors because I like Great Lavender more than Faded Violet. Okay, perfect. And then when everything dried, we can just draw the last like 2 times. times. That's enough with light gold. Then salmon orange. Will it get darker? Almost not, I think. Okay, salmon orange. Almost the same as cinnamon. It's a bit lighter than cinnamon. Less brown than cinnamon. I like it more, okay. Then potato brown. Fuchsia. Fuchsia. So it's fuchsia. Fuchsia, not fuchsia. It's fuchsia. 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 Sha. Clavin Bear. Thanks so much. The notifications were silent. Where are the notifications? Oh, I think I muted them. Twitch alerts. That. Not sure where the... Yeah, we'll have to try with the notifications sometime. Maybe Twitch alerts? But Twitch alerts already has this. Can see next time. Okay. So potato brown. Can you hear it? Pass this second word. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Silent, okay. Okay, 1 second. Maybe that takes a bit to change because I think it's some setting in OBS. Oh, I think here. One second. I think now it should work. Try it again. Oh, thank you for the following call. I think now it should work. Okay, deep vermilion. Again, there's like no difference between doing it 2 times or 3 times in the really saturated ones. Then, Parts from Vision says, hey Plan, this is my first time seeing your channel. I was wondering what software you're using to draw. I use Clip Studio Paint. I'm also using Clip Studio Paint. So this is Clip Studio Paint, but I'm like right now drawing with like real life pens, trying out how they look. Like I'm really new to like real life drawing and pens. So I just like did this at the Artist Alley, so... But yeah, I love Clip Studio because I think like it's like the UI, and this is important for programs, right? I think it does what you think of it doing. And I think that's important. Pansy. We need prune juice and not pansy. These colors and the color names are so interesting. Okay, prune juice, which is already really dark. Like it's almost feels like black or something. Okay. Then we have pansy. Okay. Then we have Great Lavender. Yeah, I think Great Lavender looks great, and like it looks now, the second time applying the color really makes sense. Okay, we'll quickly quickly wait for this to dry, and then we can do the next one. It's also like, I did not think about like 48 colors is that much, but like now it's more than I think. Okay, cherry, umbrella cherry. So yeah, I think like the cherry, when drying out, I'm a bit disappointed in it, because it's more brownish than I thought. So it will be not that useful, but like the vermilion is nice. I think the vermilion is like, there's no like, I guess like the Morello cherry is a really dark red, and I need something I think between the vermilion and Morello. Like, probably I would need something like a yellow, so like a warm red that's really dark, but not that dark. Like a Ferrari red or something. Or sunset red, maybe they call it that. But I can work with this. And also like, what we don't try on this thing here is like laying over colors, which I think doesn't work with everything, because like some colors also make each other lighter. But for the lighter colors, I think it should work. So yeah, I think like what I'm learning from this is like that like totally dark, almost black colors are kind of hard to work with. But we can see when we apply it, maybe it's like totally different then, or the other way around. And the violet. This also makes it nicely darker. I really like that one. Okay. Let's get them back. Caramel. Where's the golden again? Golden? Where is it? Light gold is that. Yeah, I thought that it's like green, but it's not. Okay, so we'll take a picture now and then we can check what we think about it. Oh, Twinu, welcome. And yeah, thank you for the subscription, Arts from Vision. And he says, I'm a beginner to art. Basically, I've been drawing for 2 months and I have a pretty good understanding of the face proportions. What should I learn next? Okay, that's great, because like I think I'm still struggling with face proportions really much. So I think you can go, like, I'm not an artist professional, right? But I think like you can go in multiple directions and basically like just acquire your skills, because it's like many different skills together, right? Like one is like colors, and one is like shapes, and one is like line art, or like brush confidence, and one is like anatomy, and one is like poses, and one is like composition. So like you can basically like, I think, just like pick what you vibe with first, or what you want to draw first, right? And then just kind of, motivate you by drawing what you want to draw, right? So like for me, for example, because I love muscles, I think like anatomy was like something that really helped me to learn to draw. And from anatomy then I got better at 3D or better at poses. But you could totally do it the other way around too, right? Where it was like you go from like poses and the anatomy doesn't matter that much yet. Yes, I like muscles a tiny little bit. Or the other thing that I was like really early with was basically like landscape clouds, because I like those too. Okay, so this is like how the whole thing looks. Maybe I should have... It's a bit unsharp, but it's fine. So I think... Yeah, to get another picture, this is just not sharp enough. And also without the shutter, I think. One second. Yeah, I think that looks good. Okay, one second. The picture is better. Let's see here. Whoops. I think that it's I took this picture better than this. So like, let's look here. What we like or don't like. So I think. So we said this. We said this. This. Like this. Like this. Like this one. This one maybe. This one maybe. But they're like really dark, right? So I think potato is better. And salmon orange will also be useful. And light gold too. And I like vermilion and amaranth. Like, I think amaranth is even a bit better than cerise. But the other one is more vibrant. And these are like really dark, right? I like the lavender one too. So like for the, like we can see here, like the dark ones I'm a bit scared of, but we can see how we can use them, right? But I think also like these are like really close together, and these are really close together. So I think that I don't need both of them, I think.
Smirko_Tiger just followed.
Oh, and Dimas, welcome. And Mohamdi, welcome. Mohamdi CA142. And Arts from Vision. I was planning to learn shapes, gesture drawing, anatomy, coloring, and rendering. That is my planning, and of course I'm going to take my time learning and practice a lot. Is this a good approach? Yeah, I think it's a good approach. Just don't be overwhelmed with too many YouTube tutorials, because I think like they can do more problems than help if you get overwhelmed by them, or if they introduce like two like you have to do this that way or something. In it, also like I think like for me sometimes they have like kind of a way of speech that I totally don't grasp. So yeah, do it how you like, and I think it's also good to like in your own studies kind of like what I do is like kind of like make a study sheet where I like write down my thoughts myself, right? Which I think I need because I don't grasp the words that people explaining art are saying. But maybe that's a me problem. Smirko Tiger, welcome. But yeah, basically like if something seems weird to you or confusing, it could be that you need to learn it more, but it could also be just that it's like in a weird angle explained that you don't vibe with. Or it could be that something that like, oh, maybe like in 1 year you are at the point where you can vibe with it more or understand it more. But it could also be that it's totally like explained in a way that you don't vibe with. And that's also fine. And maybe then you can like find like different art tutorials. Like I think also there like as like some channels where like one video makes sense and the other video is like explained in a way that overcomplicates it for yourself, how you think. Okay, this was the, I would say, warm colors, except the violet, which I guess is not warm. And I guess this is still a dark red, it's warm. Is violet the warm color or the dark color? And also like this pink is a cold pink, right? But I guess pink in general is warm. I have no idea. Anyways, let's do the next one. Oh, this took 2 hours already. Yeah, I guess like I'm taking my time with this, but I think it's good to like take your time a bit. Yes, exactly. Yes, I think potato brown camera. Let's see which one. Yeah, I think like you cannot see it, like it looks really close here, but in real life, I think the potato brown is like just a normal brown, and the caramel one is a bit more beige. So I think potato brown is more. I will change, compare those with the colors of my, how it's called. Or maybe I will just make a third strip for the swatches for my 4 brushes of, how it's called again, my Copic marker, right? I wonder if I can put them in the Ohu one, because like there's some space left, so maybe I could do that. Okay, but yeah, let's do the second swatch. So we start with bright lavender. So we had lavender before, but like bright lavender. But this like from the cup, from the like outside, seems like it's a warmer color than great lavender, right? And it is warmer. So I guess like this is not like warm and cold color swatch, but whatever. So bright lavender seems to be my favorite lavender color. Oh, totally. I think I saw like both lavender versions in like real life. Okay. Then we have brilliant blue. Brilliant blue. It seems like cold blue. Can it be a sky blue or maybe not? Oh, it's really dark. It's so different from the cap. It's so different from the cap. So that's, I think like probably like when I draw, I need to like, even if I have the swatch, I need to next to my drawing just like draw first. Because like this is almost, maybe it still fits for like a kind of summer sky, but it's like less turquoise than a sky that I would like, and really like intense blue. So it's like like a Ghibli sky blue. arts profession. Yes, of course, and I'm glad to give advice, but of course, like, I'm also, like, kind of starting out, so... And... yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, for, like... Lil Crip, I'm not sure if I should ban you or not. Yeah, I'm not sure. Just like be sure not to like write anything weird here. Otherwise you will get banned. But like no bad feelings. Okay. Then so we have Brilliant Blue. I think Brilliant Blue reminds me of the blue of the cornflower a bit. Oh, no problems around that. So classic blue. Let's see classic blue. What's a classic blue? But yeah, basically like the like brilliant blue is so much brighter on the cap. Okay, classic blue. It looks like a green, no, like a blue. Hard to say, but like hard to say if I like it or not. It's more like cyan if I smudge it than the brilliant blue. So like it's a bit more green, which I think is good for skies, but it's still a really dark blue. So like if I don't smudge it, or like delete it, I think it's maybe too dark. Maybe it's on the edge of being usable for a sky color. Really interesting. I love the like eraser brush, it's so fun. I will like later on check when I draw stuff if I can like apply it like efficiently in the drawings. Aged pine green. Aged pine green. Dang. Do I have a pine green and an aged pine green? Aged pine green. Dang, it's really dark. This is really dark again. Maybe it dries less dark. But yeah, this is like kind of like a seafoam green, but darker. So like if I like deleted it, almost looks like mint. It's an interesting color. I wonder where I can use it for. I think it's definitely a color I could use for shadows of trees. Because it's kind of blue-green and relatively dark. Really interesting how it like deletes. Okay. Emerald green. We have dark emerald and we have emerald green. So maybe this is like link color. Emerald. Basically, yeah. It's also like a cold green, but I think I'm not fond of cold greens, right? Because they will be useful in like vegetables and stuff. Like okay. Emerald green. It's like a color combination right now on the sheet that I normally don't like, but it's good to have those colors. Grass green. grass green. Grass green seems like a difficult color. Like which color to make the grass? Maybe sometimes making the color of the grass not grass green is good. That's good. This is blue before the reboot. What? Aged pine green, emerald green, grass green. Yeah, I can also see this like, and like I think like I could like shade with just the 3 colors or like just 2 colors, right? But you will have more options and also like going more into yellow, which is great. Or also like on the other side of the color swatches, you can see them without the writing, which is also nice, I think. Butt green. What is butt green? Butt green. Oh, this seems like a good green. Is that like a yellowish? Okay, it basically like looks like the grass. I thought it would be more yellowish. Classic blue, but you took 2000 years to read, chat. Classic blue. Oh, yeah, I took extremely long. I was distracted. Okay, Collingwood grey. What is Collingwood? And why is it grey? Collingwood. Collingwood grey, which seems on the outside to be a warm grey. Yes, it's a warm grey. So like it's a grey that's basically beige. Which means it's kind of light and it's also easy to remove and blend. I think this is basically a great thing because we need these pastel colors, right? And I think gray, like we could also like make just like painting with just like gray and nothing else. And we can maybe also use it for clouds. So this is probably a top tier color. I will start to draw the second coating. Brilliant blue, it should not confuse them. But yeah, I think like what I would probably do with painting in this style is picking colors and then not using all of them, right? Then we have classic blue. Which is nicely greenish. But it seems at least green compared to brilliant blue. Which is a bit violet. Okay. We have the aged pine green. Then the emerald green. Then the grassy green. I'm waiting for more yellowy greens for these like patches of grass where the light hits, right? But I can see them there. They will come soon enough. And then it's called bud green. Then we have Collingwood Grey, which looks really good, I think. Now we will let it dry a bit. Maybe we can already do the second one. That's Deep Purple. Deep Purple. Is that like a stand? No, that's Hermit Purple. Deep Purple. Okay. Yeah, that's again like a really dark color. Almost black. Okay. Then cotton candy blue. That sounds delicious. Oh. Maybe it's toothpaste blue. Let's see. It's green. It's really cyan. It's maybe good for... Yeah, maybe it's good for skies, actually. It looks a bit artificial, but it's probably the best sky color yet. Take a picture in a bit. It seems to be too bright for a sky. Faded teal. Faded teal. Maybe that's a good sky color? Oh, it's tipping over. Faded teal. Maybe if it's like raining or like dramatic sky, maybe then it's fine. I think that faded teal color, it's like a blue already, right? But I think I could use it for leaves too. Like cotton candy blue I cannot use for leaves, but faded teal I can use for leaves, I think. Glass green. I thought glass was translucent. Okay, glass green. there's grass green and there's glass green. I think that's dangerous. Glass green. Okay, I love it. I think I love it. It's really cold, light, relatively light green. I could use that in foliage too. We need some green though, like some. We need some like yellow green. Maybe there's only one yellow green in there. I guess butt green is also yellow, but it's like really like a kind of like medium green. I want a really like almost green yellow, right? Which I guess like the banana cream. No, that's like just yellow. Yeah, that would. Okay. So I think it's not one layer is dried enough that we can. Is this here and brilliant blue from before? Okay. Oh, it seems we have quite some light. Yeah, we have a yellow, green, and an edamame left. And a sour apple. That sounds good. Classic blue. Okay. We'll have to like reorder them later, rearrange them later. Okay. Then we have aged pine green, which I also love. This one is great. It's dark, but like that's fine because it's like we will use it for the dark leaves. Emerald green. Okay. Then the grass green. We have grass green. We have grass green and glass green. So grass green. And bud green. Okay. And then our favorite, the Collingwood Grey. Nice. I really like that one. Okay, I will be right back. Dark bubblegum, that sounds delicious too. I'll be right back and take a picture. Okay, I'm back. Thank you all for waiting. I think I have to smudge the purple more. 1 second. But yeah, as of now, I'm really happy with the color variation. Like, I think there are more usable colors in there than I thought there would be. So like, even like if I just like pick the ones that I like more, then I still have many colors. And I guess like, I think like this like pastel pink I probably will never use. But you cannot never know, right? Like when I like draw like Jigglypuff or something, then I could use it. Or like some flowers or something. So we have here, 1 second. Oh. So this is the other ones we are doing right now, right? I think like I will try to smudge the purple more. You can see how crazy it got, right? Like this one is still dark, even if you like remove it much. Do they feel nice to use for now? Yes, they feel really nice to use. So basically like, which is one thing that is crazy, that like my hands don't have any streak as of yet. And yeah, they feel really nice to use. So maybe like it's like a medium that I just like wipe with much. Dark emerald. Because like I think like they even feel nicer to use than like these like standard like pens with colors, right? That you had like in like school or something. Like in kindergarten. Dark emerald. Let's see. I mean that makes sense, right? Dark emerald. But I could see me like just like using like I think like 5 or something for a drawing. Yeah, this is really dark. I guess like the dark ones I don't like that much, and also like maybe I totally need them in a painting, right? When I see like for example when I shade the what's called like the leaves, and I noticed like with 2 colors that I can't go any darker, then I need a darker color. So it's probably useful. So like even like the dark emerald, I could see myself using. But I could see myself also like probably like gravitating towards the like pastel colors, which is weird because like I always draw saturated, right? But I think you can draw saturated with them. Okay. Yellow green. This is what I've been waiting for. Yellow green. So this could be like my favorite color in the green section. It's nice. Maybe it dries more. It's still relatively dark though. We'll see later if Edamame is darker or less dark. I like how the like removal brush can totally remove all of it too. And it's really nice. Okay. Then we have icy gray. Icy gray. Icy gray. That's also like the caps looks really dark. So I'm a bit scared of it. Yes, it's really dark. This is so dark. but it erases well. Okay. Really like though. So many favorite colors, yes. And Redman, welcome. And Jetly Tickety says Sapphire Blue is beautiful color. I love it. Sapphire Blue. How does it look? Sapphire Blue. Porcelain. Let's say the next is Porcelain. No, not Collingwood Grey. I love Collingwood Grey. What is Collingwood? Is it like some kind of English countryside village? I'm not sure. Porcelain. Oh, that one's nice too. It's really light, really faint, almost nothing. I think, and it's also like cold and not warm, so it will be nicer for the clouds to use this. This will be perfect for the clouds, I think. Yes, and it's like almost nothing too, which is also perfect for the clouds. So clouds I will like leave nothing. I think this is like the best, most like nothing color that we had yet. Porcelain. Like I'm not even sure if I'm doing something with the gradient because it's so light. I guess like the gradient alone, like the lead thing, alcohol, can also be just used like a color, right? Because I think like it's, or like maybe like it doesn't leave anything. Hard to say. But right now with porcelain I cannot even say where I have it and where I have it not. Maybe it just needs to dry more. Like it's so faint I don't even know if I'm like doing anything here. Okay. Let's for now. Is this still not right? I'm not sure. Okay. Last color row. Says, I've seen some really complex things like people touching the tip of the blender with another pen so that they get a color that fades away. That's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, sky blue. I want to try that. But first, we almost got it. Sky blue. Wait a second, we have a sky blue. Maybe that's perfect for skies. But is it? It like the cap's blue looks really unassuming. Okay, sky blue. Maybe they want to tell us something with this. Let's see. I mean, is that really the sky color? Doesn't cotton candy blue look more like a sky? It fades really nicely though. Yeah, it's like some sky, but maybe it's not our sky. Let's see, yeah, for sky I'm really not sure. I think like it's too too not green enough to being this guy. Okay, let's do the second coating with the purple. Deep purple, which is already too deep. Yeah, we don't see anything. Okay, cotton candy. Cotton candy. Yeah, cotton candy looks a bit too artificial, I think, maybe. Faded teal. It's a great color for leaves. Glass green. Glass green is a great color for... Yeah, maybe it's even better for grass than grass green, because it's a bit more pastel. And yellow green. Yeah, I think grass green and yellow green. Also, the yellow green did faded a bit more than I thought, so that's good because it got lighter. Because I thought it was too dark. Okay, emerald green. Dark emerald. Oopsie. Which is again... looks maximally dark already. But I can use it in like really like the darkest leaves that exist or something. Icy gray. Okay. And the porcelain, which is really interesting because like we don't see it any... like we see it fading, but like it's almost like nothing. So maybe it's not even dark enough for clouds. But I need something between icy gray and porcelain, I think, for the clouds. What else could I use for it? Yeah, definitely I need more pastel color. Or like, I don't need it. Probably I can just like draw like 2 coatings of porcelain, right? Okay. Let's let this dry and continue with pool blue. Pool blue, which looks really scary. Ooh. Maybe this is a good sky color. Pool blue. That doesn't make any sense with the naming though, but I guess like it's darker than cotton candy. And for cotton candy with... But maybe like it's good for like an intense kind of summer sky. Pool blue. I guess like we can like choose different skies, of course. Okay. Turquoise. Where is it? Turquoise. Oh, this looks really green. I thought it was a green. I guess like turquoise is something between it. This is like, if this would be a sky color, it would be a JoJo Morio City sky color. So not like a really sky color. But this could be great for leaves again. Or even for a really kind of like shaded grass, right? Like in the morning or something. No idea. Okay. Shamrock Green. That sounds interesting. Shamrock Green. Oh, that's really dark though. Oh, Arsene Leblanc says, "Hi Plan, how are you today? I'm good, thanks so much. I'm like excitedly trying out these pens. How are you? I hope you're good too. Also, what I will upload later, I made an amazing digital circus plan ASMR. If you're looking up for this, I think that sounds good, right? It sounds chaotic. Perfect for my channel. Where it's basically like no spoilers, basically, but I think when I watched like the first episode, I didn't like it because it seemed very hostile, but now I like it. I think it's a nice like character arc or like changing focus or something. Oh, thanks so much. Yeah, please everyone look forward. Okay, that was Shamrock Green, which is also a kind of like green that's a bit in the middle, like not really cold but also not really warm. Basically like a middle dark green. Sour apple. See, sour apple. Oh.
Hex underscore the underscore which 5 just followed.
Thank you for following. It's the Witch 5. Sour apple. We have sour apple, which on the cap looks really pastel-y, but it's basically almost the same as grass green, I think. Yeah, and also look with the numerical values, you can see it, because it's like grass green is G410, sour apple is G49, and bud green is no, it's Y green 510. So like it's like yellow green, not green. Okay. I think now it's dried enough to make the last coat of paint. And we see here the porcelain is so nothing. There's nothing left of it. Oh, next to which says, "I love your art. Thanks so much. I love your like character profile. Thanks so much for loving my art. I will do my best to continue and grow as an artist." Cotton candy. Let's see, cotton candy. Three coats of paint. Okay. Then we have faded teal. Three coats of paint. Perfect. Then we have glass green with 3 coats of paint. Okay. Then we have yellow green with 3 coats of paint. Okay. And then icy gray. Coats of paints. And dark emerald. Dark emerald with 3 coats of paint. And the porcelain, what we waited for. Like, I thought it's an S tier color, but now I see it's almost no color at all. So I have to like draw over this 3 times so a color sticks. Or like, maybe like it's fine if I like just draw it without waiting. So we have next, how it's called, like one color that sounds really interesting. It's called Edamame. So maybe this will be great. Okay, it looks like pea, which I guess makes sense. Like a pea, like the fruit. No, it's like a vegetable. I can explain. Wait, it sounds weird. No, I guess like you select peas, then it's like easier, right? I guess I like it. I think it looks really close to yellow-green though. I think like yellow-green, this is really close. So yellow-green is 0, 1, 2 and this is like 2, 1, 1. So like a darker yellow-green, but still relatively dark, I have to say. So I'd love to have like an even lighter pastel-y green yellow, yellow-green, maybe green-yellow. Because like between the lightest yellow-green and the banana cream, there's a big difference, right? Like I think I cannot get away with using banana cream for grass. It's too yellow. It's like almost 0 green. So like I will be using a lot of yellow green, I guess. Okay, and then we have Storm Gray. Storm Gray. Storm Gray. Yeah, like the porcelain looks now like kind of a joke with like how light it is. It's so funny. Storm Gray. And it's almost black again. It's really dark. Okay, let's blend it. And then we have black, which could be useful. Like I have also like a lining pen that's kind of a brush. I guess like with the lining pen that's a brush that's black, I could also like try practicing calligraphy, right? Or like writing kanji or something. But kind of scared of the black color because it's like if it gets on the clothing, it will never get off. I guess like none of these will get off, but still. Let's try to blend it. Let's see how easily black is to blend. Finde ich den nicht bald? Oh, then it's nice. Interesting. Okay, sky blue. Where's sky blue? Oops, sky blue. Second coat. Then we have pool blue. I think the pool blue is probably my favorite one for the sky, even if it's relatively dark. Or maybe cotton candy blue. Cotton candy blue looks a bit artificial. Still, I would like to have a even more lighter blue, kind of. Like a pastelly blue. There's like cotton candy blue is maybe the most pastelly blue, but it's like, I would say almost a medium blue. Maybe it's a light blue, but like, and even lighter. Turquoise. And shamrock. And sour apple, which sounds interesting. T49. Yeah, sour apple is basically a lighter grass green. So we can use it instead of the grass green. And I think that's good because then we get like more range. I think. Edamame. But like I don't know much about edamame. And storm gray. And black, but I guess like black, doing 3 coats of black doesn't make sense, but we will just do it for completionist. So yeah, basically looks the same. It's really dark. I don't even see the outline anymore. It's crazy. Okay. Let's wait a bit to apply the last one. And then we see how it looks. I love how we can like see it on the back of it too. How it looks. Try this a bit. Let's see the back of this here. Yeah, this looks so satisfying, I think. Yeah, I think like my color is the most is like mustard. Oh. Back bounce, I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ta-da! Still a bit sour. So I think now, is it now enough? Maybe it's enough. So last coating, sky blue. Bye bye sky blue. Okay. Then pool blue, which I think quite like. I think I will use this for sky color. It's grayer than the, or like it's more green than the sky blue. Then turquoise, and then let's make it like analyze it. Turquoise. It's also crazy that I did not make any mistake yet. Maybe I will make one. Then shamrock green. Sour apple. Just the better grass green. Den Edamame. And the gray. Storm gray. And this last thing, the black, but that's like basically like so dark already, you will not notice a difference. Okay. That's it, let's try it a bit and then I can show the picture. Also, I'm getting hungry. So let's analyze, pick the colors that we like the most, and then I will eat something. And then I will probably just like try myself without stream. But like tomorrow on the stream I can like then show my drawings and talk about it or something. Or I play a game. I also have some commissions that I want to continue. But they are a secret. Okay. I think it's also interesting to like compare the like numberings of the things, but maybe I'm not sure like where it talks about the hue, right? Because I think like emerald green and shamrock green, like emerald green seems the hue is more bluish than a shamrock green, even if it's like the rest is the same, just the saturation is different. Yeah, like some commissioners that I have don't want it to be public, right? So let's see. Oh, like a birthday present. That sounds nice. That local mechanic, welcome. Nice to have you here. With ASMR commissions, it hasn't happened yet. But I also have not like branched out that much with ASMR commissioned, yes. So like, maybe if I like offer more, it would happen in the future or something, I'm not sure. But I also do it like, if I am able to post them. Or like the other way around. If I can post them, then they're a bit more expensive. But like, it's the other way around where it's like, they're like cheaper if I can post them, right? It's a grind one. Biceps flex 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And back bounce 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Ta-da! So let's see. So these. Whoops. Will also like put this one here. Oops. I think I will call the file like color studies. Real life color tests. Okay. Let's see which one I like here the most. The thing is, the bright lavender, like now that it dried, it's also got a bit less reddish than I thought it would be. I guess lavender is a difficult color for me. Let's continue here. Like here we'll like draw them in pink or something, or like in red, orange red, so like it's easier to see. So I think which colors, like I would look at the real life here. I think classic blue is great. Pine green will be usable. Emerald green is a bit bright. But it's basically also usable, right? It's only bright if I delete it. Grass green, yes, but I think sour apple, they almost look the same. It's basically the same, but like sour apple is a bit better. Edamame is great. But yellow green. Oh, this is yellow green, this is yellow green. Yeah, just have like, this one has like, it's like lighter. Dark emerald is great for like the darkest things, and faded teal is also great. And I think glass green is also great. But green. I need like some kind of medium green. Anyways, right? So like they are all like kind of like... Maybe this one is nice. This one is really nice, right? Because it's like perfectly light. And porcelain is maybe. And then this one here, I think like cotton candy looks a bit too artificial for me. But maybe it's a good sky color. And this one is a great sky color, I think. And turquoise is also great for like... Yeah, it's really hard to say with the greens, right? But like basically like... which things do I think... Like I'm like really happy with the colors. Like I will try how it looks in a combined painting, right? But... what do I think I will probably need some time, or like will have struggles? Maybe a dark brown red, because like the burnt sienna is really like just brown and I needed more red, but maybe I can just like combine burnt sienna and deep vermilion or something. Like it's so black, right? Right, you cannot even see like the outline, right? It's just totally black. Yes, it has a really nice, how it's called, strength. And yeah, porcelain is like I thought I could use it for cloud, but like basically you could almost not see it, right? So I think I can still use it for clouds, but yeah, because like clouds are like cold gray, right? This would be too dark, and this would be too warm. You could even use cotton candy blues, but like that's again, I need an even more pastel blue, I think, and like mediumly pastel gray. So, and also like more pastel pinks and yellows, maybe one yellow or one pink. That's more pastel-y. Like the salmon orange is really useful because of that, right? And other than that, like I really like royal red, kind of royal red, Ferrari red or something. And for the blues, let's see, there are a lot of like green blues, right? Like they are all green blues. These two are the only ones that are red blues. Not sure if I need a darker one of this. Yeah, true. I think so too. Like porcelain, right? Oh, thank you for the consecutive watch sticks, that local mechanic. Then what else could I need? Yeah, I think like one, like I have like yellow greens, right? But I think like I need green yellows. So I think I need one really like kind of like yellow, like banana cream is maybe that. But even more so, something between banana cream and green, something that really screams yellow, right? Like green yellow. I could see myself needing that. For like highlights too or something, or like light grasses or something. Maybe you can just combine the banana cream, but it's a bit hard maybe. Then, of course, like with like orange and browns, I really like the cedar brown now too, I think. But, and the potato brown, I guess, but like, maybe I can combine browns somehow. I can try that sometime. But yeah, and like, maybe another orange red, right? Because like, even the deep vermilion is relatively cold for, like, I'm not sure like how vermilions are called, like, but like, red, orange red. But yeah, I think that was really fun to do. Thank you for me, for together with me testing this. And I really need some food now, so I will eat something now. And I think afterwards I will experiment more. Oh, while also uploading my amazing digital circus ASMR. So if you're looking forward for Blan being teleported with you into the amazing digital circus, what will you and me together find out? Yeah, please look forward to it. And yeah, I think like I have not drawn anything yet, but I'm already really happy with the pens, which is also fun, right? Maybe we will find out some weaknesses of it when I try it more, but like right now I'm really happy about it. So I'm glad that I got this idea to where I am. It's also fun to like kind of like sort the pens into the right color scheme. Okay. Maybe this here and this there. Okay, enough of this. Mars says, I'll be waiting forever for plants doujinshi with using these pens. Wait a second, I can explain. They will be the best thing ever. I will do it. I will create art. I think the biggest thing that I have next to combine is like finding out how we can combine whimsical atmospheric backgrounds with awesome muscle flexing foregrounds, right? But I will find something. Maybe a fantasy slice of life thing. I'm not sure. And yeah, thanks so much everyone, and I will check who to rate next. I will draw so many doujinshi. I will be a pro artist, and I will also draw fan art for favorite doujinshi makers and friends. Okay, see. Yeah, thanks so much for doing this with me and having fun, even though I just like tried out the colors. It was really fun like talking about this and kind of like sharing my thoughts. It feels kind of like that I can like focus more on it when I share my thoughts. I'm not sure. Okay, let's see who to rate next. I think I will next rate Dragon the Starwind. I'm not sure. So I think he's using a... Oh, I think it's only 18 plus, I'm not sure though. But yeah, if you are allowed to join it, you can join. And for everyone, please have a good night. And bye bye. And I will create art next. I will create art. Awesome. Atmospheric and beefy art. Please have a good day and oh yes me, good night, gute Nacht, oh yes me, bye bye.